Of a shooting incident in Woodmead, north of Johannesburg, that claimed the life of DJ Sumbody. The renowned DJ and music artist Oupa Sefoka, who collaborated with a number of artists including Kwaito legend Tebe, DJ Tira and Casper Nyovest.
What if the music you danced to, the beats that lit up your nights, were written by a man who knew he might not live to see his own legacy? What if behind the flashing lights, the champagne, and the hit songs, there was a death sentence quietly waiting? That exactly the haunting reality in the story of Oupa Sefoka, better known as DJ Sumbody. And Vaulters, this isn't just a murder mystery. This is the kind of story that exposes an entire underworld operating right under South Africa's nose. Welcome back to the True Crime Vault, where we don't just tell stories, we expose the shadows. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and let us know where you're watching from, because this one will leave you staring at the ceiling tonight, asking yourself if justice is even possible. It was November 20th, 2022, 3:17 a.m. The streets of Woodmead Drive were quiet. Until they weren't. A black BMW, armored and expensive, was ambushed in a storm of gunfire. 28 shots. Not random, not reckless, surgical. 7 bullets tore into DJ Sumbody. 3 hit his bodyguard. Within seconds, South Africa had lost a beloved musician, and Johannesburg had gained another ghost in its bloody war for power. But who really was DJ Sumbody? To the world, he was the man behind the viral anthem Monet and Pole. To his fans, he was a symbol of success, from township roots to a nightlife empire. His club, I-Pipe Lifestyle, was a place where the music never stopped, where the rich and powerful party like the night would never end. But insiders whisper another truth. Success in the club game in South Africa isn't just about music and vibes. It's about survival. And survival meant paying the right people or risking everything. Somebody knew it. In one of his final interviews, he dropped a chilling line. When you rise too fast, vultures circle. At the time, it sounded poetic. Now, it feels like a warning. He already knew he wouldn't escape. Here's where it gets dark, Vaulters. Ballistics tests later revealed the bullets that ended somebody's life weren't unique. They matched shell casings from 3 other unsolved executions. Let that sink in. 3 other executions. First, taxi boss Sifo Sticks in Blovu, shot 9 times outside Protea Glen Mall in March 2021. Second, Lerato Molloy, a groundbreaking female club owner, gunned down in her own driveway in August 2022. And third, DJ Ace Kimalo, a close business associate of Somebody, killed just weeks before Somebody himself in October 2022. Same ammo, same style, same ghostly killers. You starting to see the pattern here? Because investigators sure did. Drive-by ambushes, stolen getaway cars burned within hours, 9mm Luger rounds left like calling cards. Whoever this was, they weren't amateurs. They were a machine. Then came the game changer, digital forensics. A single burner phone pinged near all 4 crime scenes for different murders. One device. But the real jaw-dropper came from a secret witness. Someone hidden behind layers of protection, codenamed Source X. According to sealed police documents, Source X testified that the shooter bragged at a Krugersdorp safe house, saying somebody was bad for business. Why? Because he refused to partner with a shadowy group known only as the Ghosts. They claimed somebody knew too much about their drug routes from Mozambique. And when you know too much in this game, you don't get a warning, you get a funeral. So who are the Ghosts? Not some random street gang. Intelligence reports describe him as a coalition of rogue taxi bosses, corrupt cops, and nightclub owners pulling strings across Gauteng. The kind of syndicate that can make evidence vanish, silence witnesses, and keep the police guessing while bodies pile up. How powerful are they? Well, ask the evidence locker that mysteriously caught fire in January 2023. That's right, the bullet fragments from somebody's murder. Gone. Burned. A detective on the case admitted privately. Every lead hits a wall. Witnesses recant. Files vanish. This syndicate has eyes everywhere. And while the crime scene data burns, the human cost keeps rising. Noma Molloy, sister of murder club owner Lorado, said through tears, "They executed my sister in front of her children for daring to build a woman-owned business. Now we sleep with weapons under our beds." And somebody's mother, Oupa Sefoka, begged the nation. Oupa wanted to uplift our township. His killers stole our light. We beg for answers. It's heartbreaking, but it's also terrifying, because the ghosts don't just kill, they control the narrative. Then, just last month, the plot thickened. Interpol flagged a man boarding a flight to Dubai with a fake passport, a suspected triggerman. And guess what? His phone data matched that same burner phone. Could this be the ghost enforcer finally slipping up? Or is it just another pawn in a much bigger game? Meanwhile, the violence hasn't slowed down. 12 more killings in 2024 alone, all linked to taxi wars and the ghost empire. Which begs the question, are they cleaning up loose ends before someone finally brings them down? Vaulters, this isn't just about DJ Sumbody anymore. This is about a killing machine that's been operating with impunity. And the fact that every attempt at justice crumbles shows just how deep the rot goes. Here's the part that gets me. Somebody knew. He warned us. He said the vultures circle when you rise too fast. He tried to stand tall without bowing to the ghosts. And in South Africa, that kind of defiance can be a death sentence. So now, we're left with haunting questions. Who really controls the ghosts? How high up does this go? And most importantly, will anyone ever have the courage or the power to take them down? This story is far from over. Because next week, we're tracing that Dubai lead, following the money trail, and uncovering the shadow network funding these killings. And trust me, you won't want to miss what we found. So, Vaulters, if you demand justice, smash that like button. If you believe these families deserve answers, share this video. And drop your theories in the comments. Who do you think is really pulling the strings behind the ghosts? Until next time, stay safe. Because in a world like this, the truth isn't just dangerous, it's deadly.